All right, so we are going into today's folder in Schoology. We are opening up the slides. It says to infinity and beyond, Webquest into outer space. We're talking about the solar system today. So we're going to be doing some English language arts standards in addition to our science standards. So we're going to learn to conduct short research projects to answer a question. The question we're answering today is, should we live on a different planet? We're going to gather relevant information from multiple different sources that are in these slide decks. And we're going to draw evidence to analyze, reflect, and research. So we are going to conduct a short research project to determine whether or not we should live on a different planet. So have you ever wanted to know what the solar system is, why it's called the solar system, and what makes up the solar system? We are going to learn that today. You're in charge of finding new and exciting destination spots for people who want to go on unique vacations. Your assignment is to check out the solar system and all that goes on in it. So we are going to—
Which one are we on?
What's the name of the story?
We are on the first slide in Schoology.
Research webcast?
Yes.
Just got wet and now.
Got it.
We're going to explore the solar system, learn about the different planets, and collect and record some information. So you're going to be on vacation teams. Those are going to be your breakout rooms. Each slide is matched with a different breakout room number, so you'll know where you're going. In your team, you'll study the basics of the planet to describe your vacation spot, your planet, to customers using the research slide. You're going to summarize your main points in your box on slide 6 or 7 in some bullet points. Then you're going to present your vacation spot to the class. So you're going to tell us what guests should expect when they visit your planet to go on a fun vacation. And then at the end, there's an extension if we have time. So you're going to click on the link here, and it's going to take you to research about your planet. Then you're going to fill out each one of these boxes to go with your planet. So we've got solid planets and we've got gas planets. Does that make sense what we're doing?
Yep.
So if you go down in Schoology or in the slides, you'll see each one of these rooms is matched with a breakout room. So if you're Mercury, your room 1, your Venus, your room 2, and so on and so forth. Does that make sense to us?
I want you to think about some of these other questions.
All right, so before we go into our breakout rooms and do our planet research about where we want to go on vacation, does anybody have a question? All right, it's time for breakout room.
Miss Kerrigan, can I take Brett, Yusuf, Isabella, Mustafa?
No, we can't do a group that big, but I can give you 2 of them.
Okay.
Then I'll take Isabella and Brett.
Back to mice and men. Who else didn't get a name?
You guys remember my sister, right?
Hi.
Hi, Dana.
She's wearing a Frozen
Curly
shirt
white.
under her jacket.
Exactly.
All right, breakout rooms are open. Everybody should be accepting their breakout room. We're going to go do our research. Yuri and Yusuf, are you there? Hi, Yusuf. Do you see an invitation to a breakout room? All right, group. What team are we? We're group 1. So what planet does that mean we're doing?
Mercury, I think.
Mercury. So why doesn't everybody go to a different slide and start doing some of the research? So Yusuf, Mustafa, and Suwani, I should see all 3 of you on slide 9. I only see Suwani in the slides right now. So Yusuf and Mustafa, are you able to get into the slides in Schoology?
Should we all read a different one?
I think that would make the most sense so we can get diverse perspectives.
The middle website is blocked for me.
Okay, that happens sometimes with different people's ad blockers have different issues. So why don't you go to either the first or the third one? Mustafa and Yusuf, I haven't heard from either of you. Can you guys chat, please, and let me know that you're there?
I'm there.
Hi, Mustafa. Are you able to get into the slides? I see you on the slide. Great. Pick a link and you're going to read about Mercury. Yusuf, how about you? Are you there?
Here, yes.
All right. Pick a link. I don't see you in the slides yet. So make sure you get into the slides in Schoology now.
We're supposed to write down what to expect.
Yeah, what's it going to be like to go on a vacation there? So since you're in Mercury, you're going to the Mercury box on page or slide 7. So do a little bit of research and I'll come back and you can tell me what we're going to expect when we go on a vacation there, okay? Practicing our science writing skills. I'll be back, but ask me for help if you need it, if you need me to join the breakout room.
Okay.
All right.
Materials. It also comes closer to us than any other planet. However, it is blanketed with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide, the gas that we breathe out. The atmosphere is so dense that walking through would be like wading through water. The carbon dioxide.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
You understand the assignment? We're writing what it's going to be like for when we go on vacation to Venus.
Okay.
Eva, are you there?
Where are we writing it again?
You guys are going to write it on slide 7 in the box that says Venus. So scroll up. And you're going to put your information in that box right there. So what's it going to, have you found any information yet? What is it going to be like when we vacation on Venus?
Yes, so we found out that Venus's atmosphere is really dense and thick, so it would be hard to walk through it.
It'd be hard to walk through it. Okay, really good. Good information. All right, awesome. I'm going to check out another breakout room, but let me know if you need help. Hello, how are we doing?
Pretty good. Jaylene told us to highlight your link. We so now.
Okay, so you found the links. What was that, Jaylene?
I can't get on the link. I keep trying to get on the link, but it's like taking so.
You're having internet issues?
It's not my internet, it's the site. It keeps saying request blocked.
That just means that your ad blocker is blocking that particular link, so pick a different one. There's information on all 3 of them.
Okay, because the thing is we all chose different links to read, and then we're gonna share about what we read on them.
All right, well, 2 people can use the same link. That'll be okay.
It's still not letting me on. It says caution, kids.9planets.org 443 certificate error.
Go down, it says we could proceed.
So it's allowing you to proceed.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jaylene, it's interesting that it won't let you. Let me try and find a different link.
It's letting me on the first link. That's the only link it's letting me on though.
Okay, I just put a different one in the chat too. How about that one? Did that one work? That second link that I just sent is also a really good one. Do any of those work for you, Jaylene? Jaylene? Yuri and Tara, you guys are able to get on, correct?
Yeah.
Good.
You said what, Miss Gary?
You're able to get on a link, Yuri?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Make sure you're filling out that slide with the information that you find. I'll be back, but you know how to ask me for help if you need me to come in.
That I find I am much better suited to.
Hello, group 4. How are we doing?
Doing good.
So we're Jupiter.
Mhm.
What have we found about Jupiter so far? Anything interesting?
That it has hydrogen and helium, and Brett said a whole day on Jupiter is 10 hours.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so a short day.
Yeah, so I don't think for if we were gonna live on a planet, gas planets would not be the best approach because they're made out of gas. But Mr. Luke did say that we could make a flying city. So my thinking was, why even live on a planet? Why don't we just make a flying city?
And just have it floating in space without being affiliated with a planet?
Yeah, I mean, we could explore whatever we want until we find what we need. Of course, it would have to fit about 7 billion human beings and animals, but
True.
in the far, far future, that isn't so far-fetched.
Big.
All right, I like that idea. So Brett, when you present about your planet, you can add that information in.
Yes.
Jaden just came into the main room, so I'm gonna go get him, but ask me for help if you need me, okay? I'll come back.
Dressed as we were in our woolen blues, it was not surprising that countless.
Hey, Jaden, we're happy to have you. How are you?
Good.
So we're doing research on different planets and deciding where we want to take a vacation, what planet we want to vacation to in our solar system. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room. And are you in Schoology?
Yeah.
All right, go into Schoology and go into the first link. It's a slide deck. And I'm going to put you in room 2, which means you're going to be researching Venus. And you're going to tell me all about what it would be like to take a vacation to Venus, okay? You're going to work with Eva and Izzy.
All right.
All right, here we go. I'm putting you in the breakout room. You should see an invitation. All right, my group 1 from Mercury, how are we doing?
We're doing good. We wrote down some stuff.
What have you learned so far?
It's really, really dense and it can be really cold at night.
All right, can be really cold at night. How about during the day? What's it like during the day?
can be bad. It can reach up to 450.
Good. It can be 450 degrees Celsius. So during the day, it's really hot. And at night, it's really cold. That's some good information.
And it's also dense. And there can be about 18 mercury can fit into Earth.
Good. So it's small.
Yeah, it's
Small
very-
and the atmosphere is dense. Great information. All right. Well, be ready to share back with the group. Okay.
okay.
All right. This looks great. What have you guys learned about Venus?
So Venus's atmosphere is really dense, so it's hard to walk through. Venus is 465 degrees Celsius, which is too hot for human life. And without special protection, Venus could kill a human instantly because the immense air pressure could crush them. And
Wow.
the poisonous atmosphere could suffocate a human.
Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that we need protection from on Venus. Good info. All right, make sure you elect somebody to share when we get back in the group, okay? So somebody should be ready to read out loud.
All right.
All right, how are we doing?
We're doing pretty good.
What's one thing you've learned
Yeah.
about Mars?
I already put some of my stuff on.
I learned
about
that Mars-
is 10 times smaller than Earth.
10 times smaller than Earth. Okay, so small planet. What else do we know?
I know that Mars is one of the most searched up planets. Like it's one of the most like planets that people search up, and it's been talked about. And people talked about moving on Mars for like years, like since the 1950s.
And
Well, I've been
light from
thinking
the
about this
sun.
for a while. Oh, go ahead, Yuri.
I want to say was light from the sun reaches Mars in about 13 minutes.
Oh, wow, okay. Awesome, great information. Make sure you elect somebody to share when we're back in the big group, okay?
Hi, sorry I was late. My internet wasn't working and I had to come to my mom's job.
That's okay, we're happy to have you, Chloe. We're doing research in Schoology on what planet we want to take a vacation in. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. You're just gonna be there for a minute because we're going to share in big groups, but your planet's gonna be Mercury.
Okay.
Can you see the breakout room invitation?
I responded that I was.
Hey team, what's up?
We can't do any more research on Jupiter, so we're basically done. Because the
Alright.
second and third website was either blocked or said it didn't work. So
Issues with that today. I don't know what's going on with
Yes,
some of these websites. They've changed the permissions.
yeah, I don't like how Albemarle is not allowing us to get on some websites. It's annoying.
All right, I can give you a new website. Here's one in the chat that I really like from NASA.
Got it.
So when we get back in the group in 1 minute, is somebody ready to share with the class?
I can.
All right, thank you for volunteering, Brett. That's awesome.
I'm afraid that we don't have enough information, but I will try my best.
All right. We'll run through the site that I just gave you and see what you see. One of my favorite facts is Jupiter has 79 moons. Can you imagine if Earth had 79 moons?
Gravity would get weird.
The night sky would look crazy. All right, I'll give you one more minute on that site and then we're gonna go back and share. Hey guys, how are you doing?
Think we're doing good.
Yeah, do you feel confident that you're ready to share in the big group?
I think
You
we're
elected
good.
someone to read?
I could read.
I don't think we selected someone yet. Also, I think we're ready because that's all the information I could get.
Okay, make sure you pick someone to read.
I could read.
That's awesome, Chloe. Thank you for volunteering. All right, guys, we're gonna wait for everyone to rejoin from the breakout rooms and then we are going to share what we learned. Everybody whose breakout room I was in everybody's several times. You all did a wonderful job with your research. I liked the way you were working together. Looking at your slides, I'm very excited to see what you discovered. All right, we are gonna start. Oh, there's still some people in breakout rooms. Hold on one second. All right, let's share. All right, my Mercury group, who's gonna read for Mercury? What can we expect from a vacation to Mercury?
I could read.
Go ahead, Chloe.
Mercury is the closest planet to the sun with no water. The temperature is bad. It can reach 450 Celsius. Mercury is small, rocky world. It is only wide as the Atlantic Ocean. Mercury is surprisingly dense. Nights are extremely cold below negative 180 Celsius.
Wow, so it's a small rocky planet, right? It's smaller than the Atlantic Ocean.
It's cold at night.
Very cold at night and very hot during the day. All right, so we definitely need some weather protection if we're vacationing on Mercury.
Also, if
Venus, where's my Venus group?
Me.
Go ahead and read my Venus group.
Venus's atmosphere is really dense, so it's hard to walk through. Venus is 465 degrees Celsius, which is too hot for human life. Without special protection, Venus could kill a human instantly because the immense air pressure could crush a human, and the poisonous atmosphere could suffocate a human. Venus also has tons of volcanoes and impact craters, so that is not a very safe environment for us.
Wow, all right, so dense atmosphere, really hot, poisonous atmosphere, very intense air pressure, and lots of volcanoes. So this sounds treacherous. We would definitely need some special protection for Venus. Mars, where's my Mars group?
Here, Mars is the fourth planet from the sun and the second smallest planet in our solar system. Mars is 2.227.9 million kilometers / 1416 million miles away from the sun. The light from the sun reaches Mars in about 13 minutes. Mars is around 2 times smaller than Earth. Mars is the outermost terrestrial planet outside Earth's orbit. The atmosphere on Mars is thin, mostly conspired of carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and argon gases. The tallest volcano / mountain in the solar system is located on Mars. It's named Olympus Mons and seems to have a height of 21 kilometers.
Yeah, good, kilometers, amazing. All right, so the atmosphere is thin. It's got some of the same gases as Earth does, right? We've got carbon dioxide, we've got nitrogen, and we've got argon. So not the same composition, but some overlap with Earth. All right, it's far from the sun. It's a small planet. Good job, guys. And it's got a really tall mountain / volcano called Olympus Mons, tallest one in the solar system. That could be a fun hike on vacation. And next we've got Jupiter.
I'll do it.
Eden, you want to share what you learned about Jupiter?
Yeah. Can you think? A whole day on Jupiter is 10 hours. Jupiter has hydrogen and helium. Jupiter is a big ball of gas, and it has 79 moons.
It does have 79 moons. The night sky on Jupiter must be beautiful to look at with all the moons. So it's got hydrogen gas like Earth and helium, which is a little different. It's a big ball of gas and it's a 10-hour day. Brad, I see your hand up. Go ahead.
Well, I was a part of the Jupiter group, and something I realized is that I don't think we could live on any of these gas planets, because if we tried, since it's made out of gas, we couldn't land down. So we would have to make a flying city. So my thinking was, instead of settling down on a planet, why don't we just make a big ship to fill everyone in, and we can just travel the galaxy until we find a good place to call home.
Okay, really good idea. So these gas planets, you can't really build on them. So we'd have to have a flying city. And Brett's point is, at that point, why don't we just travel the galaxy instead of picking a planet, you know? And if we're already doing a floating city, why don't we travel while we're at it? Which I think is a great idea. All right, does anybody feel strongly that their planet was the best for vacation? After hearing the presentations, does anybody want a vacation on any one of these in particular?
Mercury, you could get like very sunburnt.
Chloe, I couldn't hear you. Can you say that again?
Mercury, you could get very sunburnt.
Yes, Mercury, you could get very sunburned. Lots of.
And at night, you would be very cold.
Right. Hot during the day and cold at night. So nobody feels strongly about these planets. We think maybe we'd like to stay on Earth.
Yeah, because it's hardly to live on all.
Absolutely, I would stay on Earth.
All right, even Chloe, you're staying on Earth. You guys did a great job with your presentation. So we are going to skip the next thing in Schoology, and we're going to save it for tomorrow because we are out of time. That was our extension activity. So during asynchronous time, you guys are going to have notes. So you're going to go into Schoology. You're going to scroll down to the bottom where it says Notes Planets. And you are going to take these notes in your science notebook. So you're going to have information about all of the planets written down. So at this point, if you're ready to go do notes for asynchronous time, you may head out. Have a fabulous day. I'll be here until 11:20 on
Bye.
Zoom. Bye, Brett. Bye, Izzy.
Do I have any other missing work from the other day that I was missing?
Have you checked Power School?
Here again.
Bye, Yuri.
I will do that right now.
Bye, Jaylene. Bye, Jaden.
Bye.
Bye, Eva. Have a great day.
You too.
Chloe, you're missing the watershed study guide, and that's it. Mr. Root and Keaton, would you like breakout rooms?
Isn't that last unit?
Last unit is the watershed study guide. So why don't you do that when you're done the notes and just email me when it's finished and I'll put it in Power School.